Hi guys, it's Cassie. Welcome to our channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a seasoned subscriber. Today we are going to be talking about the bags that showed on the runway for the Louis Vuitton 2021 show. It's interesting. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, you ready? Let's go. Okay, I decided to focus on the bags and not the collection overall because truly it gave me great pain. The clothes are one thing. Okay, the clothes were just like nothing, made me feel nothing inside, sort of a dead, cold soul. And the shoes made me want to crawl into a corner and die. Truly. There was one shoe that sort of looked like if you got a Netherlands edition of a Barbie and she was wearing sort of heeled clogs. Then there's like a weird Louis Vuitton puffer Ugg boot things. So I shan't be dwelling on that. And I thought, let's focus on the bags. All right, so we're going to start off with this first bag, which I love. Of course I love, because it's a very multi-pochette accessoire, but it's not. This works. We have the whole utility vibe. Utility is very clearly not going away. We basically have like a tiny monogrammed, I don't know, it reminds me very of a vanity case situation, you know, like the Chanel lunchboxes that I have zero time for. And then you've got two extra pouches on the front. Both have zips, but one has like an extra little zip. I'm not sure if you can put much in there, but who cares, truly. But there looks to be a lot more of a vachetta leather on this one as opposed to a lot of the other multi-pochette accessoire kind of bag, so that's something to look out for. I do love this little pouch pocket thing on the strap, coin purse, whatever you want to call it. I love that it has a little bit of hardware there. I just really like the look of this. I love that it has a top handle, of course I do. Why? Because I love a good top handle. I think it would be cute to carry both ways, top handle or across the body like that. Obviously it's a little bit more bulky than the MPA, but I think it's very easily styled. I really like this one. And the strap, the whole thing looks to be vachetta leather. I wonder if they'll change that between the time it comes out and whatever, because that is going to, I feel like that's going to put a lot of people off, what with, you know, trying to be very careful, watermarks, all other kinds of stuff. Okay, so the next one is... This just reminds me very much of like a Toolbox. Why would I have ever come in contact with a Toolbox? I know I'm so high maintenance and totally not the type of character to ever know what that is. What's a drill? Screwdriver? That looks like one of those like run-of-the-mill plastic toolboxes that like houses a drill in it, but it's metal, it's monogrammed, and it's Louis Vuitton. And I wonder the use of this. You know, is this just a piece that is a kind of collector's piece and you have it and you kind of like put it on display and you never use it? Because, I don't know, maybe it would be like a very heavy duty, overly chic briefcase? I don't know, I'm trying to make excuses for this and I'm really quite struggling actually. I think it's more of a decorative piece than it is a used bag. We have the Petite Mal, except totally black, smooth leather with gold monogram detailing. And I think that this is very cool, very edgy and chic. Again, you have that monogram in there, but it's not in the usual way that we see it. So I do really like this. It's a piece that can be worn casually or kind of dressed up for an evening flex. You've got the empreinte leather in that green with kind of like silver hardware and then a black canvas strap. Okay, something important to note here, which is also going to apply to another bag that's going to come up. So, for this style of bag, it looks like there's going to be straps that you can swap in and out, okay? So you've got like the chain ones, and then you've got canvas ones, which I find quite interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't have anything against the shape or whatever. I don't know how wearable that is. And by wearable, what I mean is, if you're going to take a colour like this, it's going to be the focal point of an outfit, right? And it's quite big. So I just wonder, like, the average person, if you're going to buy this, how many looks can you churn out without people going, brought out the sodding green bag again? I don't know if it's just this style. This style, to me, is meant to be very wearable, like work, school, a very bougie school, may I add. running around, that kind of thing. And this colour just doesn't lend to that, personally for what I think. Okay, this thing, again, I don't hate it, but I'm not buying it, you know? Yeah, it's a little bit like higgledy-piggledy. It's kind of like a soft cube situation. Again, thick canvas strap. I love a thick canvas strap, so I'm here for that because it makes things a little bit more casual and easy to wear in my eyes. You've got a top handle with that strap, but it kind of seems to like, okay, I think it hangs off at an angle if you use the canvas strap because there's, you know, there's only room for one in this town. Does that make sense? My joke here didn't really quite make much sense because when you look closely at, like, I looked at other pictures of this bag, it kind of folds down in on itself, so you can have it up as like a bigger kind of bucket bag situation, or then you can like collapse it down to, I don't know, I'm not into it. I love chunky chains. Case in point. So, I'm very much here for them using that chain. It's very Bottega to me. And I like that they've employed that over here, okay? One thing that I would have liked is that the chains are flat. Does that make sense, okay? I would have liked it if the chains were round. I feel like that carries a bit more weight, a bit more like oomph. The flat ones don't as much. And also, I wonder with the flat ones, if you're going to feel it, dig a little bit more into the arm if you were to like give us a shoulder moment, you know? Either way, do I like this bag? I think that it's a nice bag. You know, we've got, again, that black smooth leather, the gold monogram kind of icons stuck on there. We've got gold hardware, keeping it all together. The gold really pops against the black. I love the gold chain. I'm here for it. Will I be personally buying it? No, because it's not like giving me that spark that I want. Okay, this next one. This one, I don't know if you're going to be surprised here, but hear me out. This is very reminiscent of Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton. It was very, get me a Von Dutch trucker cap, get me my Ed Hardy t-shirt. So when I saw that this mirrored, patent, sodden business was coming back, my little heart started beating because it's ever so slightly tacky and I live for that, okay? And I'll be the first one to tell you. And I like the fact that it seems to have like 3 pouches, but it's an all-in-one, you know, like there's one zip, it's got 3 different sections, you've got that chunky silver chain. I wish this was smaller, because that looks like, for those of us that use this paper size, that looks A4 to me. That looks like that. And I think that that's a lot of mirrored patent leather. Look, if you're going to be buying mirrored sodden patent leather, it's going to be a statement piece of the look. But we don't want to take it too far. You know, we want to have like a little bit of Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, early 2000s, but we don't want to take us back there. Louis Vuitton team, first of all, you need to cut me a check. However, I am willing to waive that if you just listen to my plea that this bag needs to be available in silver and gold and it needs to be available in a smaller size. I don't care if it's as well as this size, but we're going to need something about that big. Give us an A5 version. That would absolutely kill me. That would work for a day. It would work for a night. Just, this thing just looks to be like a silver, round-sided, on the top it's got monogram embossed clutch. Are we out here carrying clutches anymore? Not like a pouch where you can just like shove it under your armpit and off you go. I'm talking about like a shell clutch. It's not giving me much. It's giving me very much Chicago bean, you know, that bean in the old windy city there. Shout out to my Chi-Town subscribers. This clutch, I like the fact that you've got this chunky little bit of loop hardware. Great. Again, this kind of clutch, what am I going to do with it? Not very much. It's fine though, you know, it's a trapezium. What an underrated shape. Is it a trapezium? I think it is. If it's not, editing Cassie will correct me. It's not a trapezium, it's a parallelogram. This just looks like, you know, a very bougie doctor's bag. Nothing there. To be honest, that looks like a bag that they would have carried on Mad Men. So take of that what you will. Irrelevant, boring. the one bag that I would consider buying from this collection, the gold or silver version of that sodding bag, if they do it in an A5 size. Was there anything that caught your eye? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye, guys.